Hello, hello, hello to one of my favorite Aquarius, my gods and goddesses. Hope you all are having a great day so far. I know that you are because that's the intention you set when you got up today. Happy October 31st. Or if you celebrate Halloween, happy Halloween. Happy blue moon, happy planets retrograde because your ruling planet is retrograde Aquarius. So happy, 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 along with some other planets, ruling planets that are retrograde, other people's ruling planets that are retrograde right now. But what do we know about our wonderful Aquarius is besides the fact that your duality is masculine. Doesn't matter if you identify as a man or a woman. If your sun sign is an Aquarius, that's from January 20th to February 18th. Your duality is masculine. That's your energy. So that means that you are a giver and a person who wants to make sure people around you feel secure, right? Your energy is direct, it's energetic. You show your strength through your actions, right? Also, you are a fixed sign and you're an air sign. So Aquariuses are independent, they are assertive, they're progressive, they're analytical, they're original, they're inventive. They have strong dislikes and firm opinions, right? Basically, an Aquarius, they are, what people like most about Aquarius is that they are friendly. They're just really, really friendly people. And some people may beg to differ, but again, this is kudos to all of my Aquariuses. Some of us really, really get your astrological sign, Aquarius. And so if you want to know the truth about something, and not just their truth, and I mean because Aquariuses know a lot about a lot of different things, right? You can really, really ask an Aquarius. They're gonna give you the raw, honest truth because a lot of them love to read. A lot of them just know a lot of things. They do a lot of research about a lot of things. So a lot of people do go to Aquarius for their opinions. I mean, not for opinions. They go to Aquariuses for their knowledge. Aquarius will add an opinion to it, but if you just want straight knowledge, you can go to an Aquarius. They are extremely intelligent and extremely powerful. The blue moon affects everybody, right? October 31st, blue moon affects everybody. It's actually associated with growth, knowledge, and wisdom. And so it's a perfect time, one, to recharge your crystals. So if you have your crystals and your gemstones, please put them out and get those recharged. I will be putting all of these out to recharge, my crystal ball, my amethyst, my love quartz, all these other things out to recharge. But this is a perfect time to connect with your intuition, your spirit guides, your ancestors. Also time to receive psychic messages, Aquarius. And like I said, even if your moon sign is Aquarius, this is a perfect time because moon governs your intuition and your emotions. But speaking of planets that are retrograde, Mercury is retrograde, Mars is retrograde, Neptune is retrograde, and so is Uranus. Uranus is Aquarius's ruling planet, right? So this is really a time for you to look inward and really examine your own independence and your own ability to harness what makes you unique, and you use it to create the life that you desire, Aquarius, right? Unapologetically, just use it to create the life that you desire. You got Pisces ruling planet that's retrograde. This is where a lot of Pisces are starting to, and this is just in case, Aquarius, you have Pisces or any of these other signs that I call out in your natal chart. If you have Pisces in your natal chart, this is a time, because Pisces governs your imagination, your capacity for compassion, and unconditional love, psychic gifts, sensitivity, right? So this is a time when you're starting to see people for who they really, really are. Like the rose-colored glasses are falling off. You can see people for who they really are. If you have Aries in your chart, Mars is your ruling planet. And Mars actually governs your energy, your libido, your will, your sexual desires, your romantic attraction, your creative drive. So, Mars is retrograde until November 13th, pushing through those emotions, right? And then planning and then setting those intentions so that you can be successful. And then if you have Gemini or Virgo in your chart, Mercury is retrograde right now. And so that's the messenger planet. Mercury is the messenger planet, by the way. And so Mercury, that's a beautiful time for you to end relationships or get some closure to some relationships. Or even if you want to resurrect some relationships from long ago. When I say relationships, I don't even necessarily just mean romantic relationships. I'm talking about relationships with old friends because all relationships don't end badly. Some relationships end because somebody moved away, somebody went into the military, somebody got deployed, somebody got married and moved away, those kind of things. So all relationships don't end on a sour note, right? An Aquarius at their highest vibration is open-minded, humanitarian, creative, free-spirited, intellectual, progressive, original, and independent. So Aquarius is, if you start feeling like you becoming impulsive, unpredictable, inconsistent, and extremist or stubborn, even in certain cases where you're starting to vibrate at a low frequency, you have to check the energies around you. Okay, let's get into your reading. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Aquariuses. Excuse me, as it relates to all areas of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, also in areas of money and wealth, and also in areas of creativity and emotions, and also in areas of power and intellect. What information do we have for my wonderful Aquarians? Yes. All right. Let's see what we have for the gods and goddesses of the astrological signs. What do we have? Okay, let's see. Breakthrough. All right, let's pick up these cards and see what these cards have to say. Queen of Cups. I want to make sure you all can see these. Ace of Swords. Queen of Swords. We have Page of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. And Three of Swords. Yes. So listen, Aquarius. You all may have been in a relationship with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, right? And that relationship, you had to trust your intuition in that. And that relationship didn't go so well. And it was hurtful. It was really, really hurtful. That's why I said if you have Pisces somewhere in your chart, you really kind of started to see them for who they really were, right? The rose-colored glasses fell off and you started to see them for who they really were. And it just wasn't pretty to you at all. And you said, you know what, I'm going to trust my intuition and I'm just going to head on out, right? I'm a very compassionate person, but this isn't working for me. Lots of things that go along, with that. But nevertheless, it did hurt, but you got to the heart of the matter. And so you had a breakthrough from that. And this is how you came out. So a lot of lessons were learned in that relationship. So one of the lessons that we learned is that you're going to start being more direct up front, right? A lot of times Aquarius really don't want to hurt people's feelings. And I know it doesn't come across that way sometimes because a lot of people want to characterize Aquarius as being aloof and cold and that kind of thing. Aquarius is absolutely do have emotions, right? Just like everybody else. But they are very, very, they know how to get in touch with their other side of their duality, their divine feminine duality, to nurture themselves, right? So like I said, they're very compassionate people, and they will give you compassion at first until they feel like, okay, you're trying to smother me. So I'm going to go ahead and have to give myself that same, they don't want to sabotage themselves by staying in a relationship they're just not happy in. I mean, quite frankly, it took an enormous amount of strength to deal with this situation. I don't want to say it was a long and arduous path in this relationship with a person, but they felt sabotaged. See how this person is seeing things clearly, but when they look in the mirror at themselves, they feel trapped. They don't even recognize themselves. They literally feel trapped. They feel like they're sabotaging themselves by staying in this relationship, right? I want to say this. It doesn't mean that the person they were in a relationship is bad. It just means that they felt smothered, that the Aquarius felt smothered. And so they just decided to do this. Flee the relationship. Get as far away from that person as possible. Like I say this, and I say it commonly, when Aquariuses feel smothered, they will flee the scene. and have a radical focus and obsessive focus on their goals moving forward, right? You see this person is not only running, they running towards a motorcycle. So they're trying to get as far away from this person as humanly possible, right? And a lot of this is happening with a lot of relationships. They've tapped into their divine feminine energy and they decided, I'm going to nurture myself. This is the magician, a person who knows how to manifest their reality. Yes, the magician, right? And remember, when I talk about planets being retrograde right now. So when I talk about the magician and I tell you that Mercury is retrograde right now, Mercury is attached to Gemini and Virgo. And so a lot of relationships are ending. This was a love relationship and they decided to just end the relationship. They decided to flee as hard and fast as possible away from this relationship because they felt smothered to some degree. And again, I don't want anybody who is on the receiving end of a relationship ending, of an Aquarius ending a relationship, saying that, the Aquarius did this, that, and the other to me, because there has to be some ownership taken on both sides. Here's the freedom of fear. This is the World card. There's no freedom from fear. There's no fear. There's no fear of freedom for the Aquarius at this point. And there may be children involved, right? There could be children involved in the relationship. And so certainly there's a lot of compassion there. But I can tell you this, the Aquarius was hurt. A lot of times they don't show things the way people would like for Aquarius to show them. But their way of handling things sometimes is to and it's not all Aquarius, it's just to flee. It's like, you know what, I feel smothered. I need to breathe. I need to take a breather. I need to focus on me for right now. And so sometimes it's hard to know exactly what hurts an Aquarius, because if they solely tapped into their divine masculine energy, which is their duality, and they said exactly what was on their mind, especially if they were talking to a divine feminine energy, it would seem cruel, cold, and harsh. Right? And so to preserve, I guess, the humanity of the relationship, the Aquarius is like, I don't want to be cruel. So I need to go. I just need to go, get as far away from this as humanly possible so that I can think, so I can breathe for a minute, so I can nurture myself, so I can get my strength back up. And then maybe come back into the picture. Because like I said, if there are kids involved, you will hear from the Aquarius, but this is about now just giving them some freedom and giving them some time. Yeah, they're working very hard. They're making their money, and so, but again, nobody wants to feel smothered in a relationship, and nobody wants to be accused of smothering someone in a relationship. So this is what I'm saying for this particular spread. That, yeah, the Aquarius was hurt. They needed to flee the situation. And in that time, that's where they're having their breakthrough. Just like, you know what? I don't even fear what lies ahead. I know how to nurture myself. I know how to take care of myself. I feel free at this point. And like I said, the reason why I know this is because about breakups in the relationships is because of this card right here, the Magician card. The Magician card is the messenger. Mercury is attached to Mercury. That's the messenger planet. And so it really governs how you communicate, whether it's through verbal communication, through text, whatever. But nevertheless, the Aquarius is like, I need some closure in this. I need to move on. I need some closure. I need to focus on me. Yep. Dreams. So the message, they had all kinds of wild dreams coming through, right? Somebody else got this. I can't remember who else got this. They had all kinds of wild messages coming through dreams, right? And the number 11, that was the Most High God's way of getting messages through to you, because Aquariuses are just busy, kind of sort of on the go, handling business. Like I said, working very hard, making money, whole 9 yards. And that's part of their healing process. So, like I said, dreams just coming through just like back to back to back to back. And they're even coming through clearer now because of this full moon and all these other things that's happening right now. So, Aquarius, I want you all to just, like I said, continue nurturing yourselves. Listen to what these messages that are coming through to you. Know the significance of the number 11 and God trying to get messages through to you. Pay close attention to those. And like I said, and take all the time that you need to heal from this particular relationship. Again, this is not going to resonate with everybody, but for the people that it does resonate with you, I want you to really, really take time to nurture yourself and have any kind of freedom from any kind of fear whatsoever. Just knowing that the World card, which is attached to Saturn, is about completion, about fulfillment, about having any free feeling like you have time for celebration of yourself and celebration of others, feeling like the world is your oyster. I mean, just really, really feeling good right now because you chose to put yourself first. And again, try not to hurt a person's feelings, because let me tell y'all something. Depending on what else is in an Aquarius placement in their chart, if you get an Aquarius that has like fire, in their, let's say you have an Aquarius with like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire in their chart, and you keep pressing, you may get an Aquarius that tells you completely off, and you're thinking, oh my God, I can't believe they cursed me out. I can't believe they said this, that, and the other to me. Or you may get an Aquarius who just you can get a wide range from an Aquarius that has different moon signs, or different moon, not different moons. Their sign could be like a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio as a moon. They could be quite emotional. Or you could have, like I said, a fire sign that's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that could just go from 0 to 1,000 on you if that's their moon sign. Or if you have Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, another air sign, as their moon sign, they could just be like, I'm out of here. You know what? I feel smothered. I'm out of here. Or if you have like them as an earth sign, they could just, they could be their moons. If their moon sign is an earth sign, they could really just be focusing on their money right now. And so you could get a wide range of things from an Aquarius, especially if you have, who they are at the core. That's what I explained to you, what I just described their characteristics in the beginning. But I'm talking about like an Aquarius with as a moon sign was governing their emotions and their intuition. I mean, you can almost get just about anything, but the bottom line for an Aquarius is that do not try to smother an Aquarius, right? They're going through some things right now because one, their ruling planet, their sun sign, their ruling planet is retrograde right now, and they're going through having a lot of dreams. A lot of dreams are coming through for them right now, and they're in the healing process. So again, this message is for you, Aquarius. Is one of my favorite signs. I hope you all have a great day. Be safe out there. If you happen to be going trick-or-treating or anything like that, or you have kids and you're doing trick-or-treating, please be careful. But don't forget to put your crystals and your gemstones out, okay, under that moon. All right. Have a great one. Bye.